The fluorescent lights were flickering again. I made a note. You're kidding me, right? The property manager stood in the doorway of Unit 4B, arms crossed, looking at my clipboard like it personally offended her. Designer athleisure, fresh manicure, the kind of confident that comes from never having a security deposit denied. Building inspection, I said. Scheduled for today. Yeah, I got the email. I just thought, she looked me up and down. I thought they'd send someone official. I was wearing khakis and a polo with the city logo. Literal uniform. Ma'am, I need to check the electrical panel. She laughed. Not a polite laugh. The kind that's meant to be heard. Sweetie, do you even know what an electrical panel looks like? Because I'm not letting some intern with a clipboard touch anything in my building. She pulled out her phone. What's your supervisor's name? Because this is insane. I need to complete the inspection. Of course you do. She stepped into the hallway, blocking my path. Let me guess. Community college? Night classes? One of those programs where they give everyone a certificate for showing up? Two tenants emerged from their units. Watching. She noticed. Got louder. I'm sorry, but this building is worth $4.2 million. We have standards. We can't just let anyone poke around because they bought a clipboard at Staples. I tried to step past her. She moved with me. The wiring in Unit 4B is fine. It's perfect. Unlike whatever educational situation led you to this career path. She turned to the tenants. Can you believe this? This is what my property taxes pay for. Confidence check. One tenant laughed nervously. The other looked at their shoes. She was on a roll now. What's next? Letting food cart guys perform surgery. Uber drivers fly planes? She peered at my ID badge. That doesn't even look real. Did you laminate that at FedEx? My pen was destroying the edge of my clipboard. I'm required by what? Some YouTube tutorial? She held up her phone. I'm literally recording this for my lawyer. This is harassment. You can't just walk into private property because you're having a slow day at whatever office gave you that costume. The tenant from 3A cleared his throat. Maybe just let her what? Pretend she knows the building code? Touch things she's unqualified to touch? The manager stepped closer. Look at her. Really look. Does she seem like someone who passed an actual certification exam? I felt my jaw lock. I have my credentials. Sure you do. Right next to your degree from Facebook University. She laughed again, performing for her audience now. This is what happens when cities lower standards, when they prioritize feelings over qualifications. No offense, honey, but this job requires actual expertise, not just showing up with a good attitude. She reached for my clipboard. I pulled it back. Don't touch that, I said quietly. Or what? You'll report me to your supervisor at the strip mall. She turned to the tenants. $5 says she's gone in 3 months. These diversity hires never last. That's when the man in the suit appeared at the end of the hallway. The owner. I recognized him from the violation notices I'd been sending for 6 months. Rebecca? His voice was strange, tight. What's happening? The manager spun around, smile bright. Just handling some confusion. This girl showed up claiming, that's Inspector Judith Ramos. His face was pale. From the City Safety Commission. Silence. Beautiful, crystalline silence. She's here because of the 14 code violations you told me were handled. He walked closer. Each step measured. The exposed wiring, the missing permits, the fire hazards you said were cosmetic concerns. Rebecca's mouth opened, closed, opened again. I flipped through my clipboard, found the page. Unit 4B has outdated electrical that's been sparking. Building permit for the rooftop renovation was never filed. Fire extinguishers expired 8 months ago. Emergency exits are blocked. Would you like me to continue? I can explain. You just told Inspector Ramos she wasn't qualified. The owner's voice was shaking now. Anger or fear, hard to tell. On camera, in front of tenants, while she was trying to prevent this building from being condemned. Condemned? Rebecca's voice cracked. I clicked my pen. I have the authority to red tag this entire property if violations aren't addressed within 30 days. Given the hostility toward the inspection process, I'm inclined to recommend immediate action. The owner looked like he might cry. Rebecca looked like she might faint. The tenant from 3A was filming now. I'll need full access to all units, I said. Today, starting with 4B. Rebecca stood aside. I wish I could say I felt nothing watching her crumble, but that would be a lie. I felt everything, and it was delicious.